That's upsetting to me. If that's upsetting. Ew. Hey guys, welcome to episode 59 of the Tell Us Something Good podcast. I'm Purple, she, her, extraordinaire. I'm a snack lover extraordinaire. That's what I am. And this is my co-host.
Oh, yeah, I'm Tiffany, she, her. I'm everybody's least favorite Twitch streamer and general do-gooder. And once a week, Purp and I, we hang out, we yap a little bit, we share your glimmers, and we tell you guys a positive news story that we found on the internet to try and help us survive the terrible and scary world that we live in. How you doing, Purp? How's your week going? What'd you do? What'd you play? What do you have any cool snacks lately? You keep calling yourself a snack lover extraordinaire. Haven't heard a single new snack you had recently.
Yeah, I tried, they're called squashies. Have you ever heard of squashies?
No.
So they sell them at Five Below. Do you have a Five Below where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're like, think of like a marshmallow. Think of like marshmallow, but not as like big. It's like a flat marshmallow, but it's like fruit flavored. But not as soft. Like it's like soft, but also like there's a little bit of, I don't know, solidarity. I don't know how to describe it. I should just send you some. I'll just send you some.
Don't send me them if they're not vegan, because most marshmallows have gelatin in them.
I'll have to look. Oh, dang it.
They got gelatin.
Dang it. Never mind. Tiff can't have them.
They got chopped up horse hooves in there. I can't be eating that.
There it is. I missed that one.
It.
I just saw all the free stuff. I'm like, oh, it's like peanut free and gluten free and And I think it was like soy free. Yeah, but not that gelatin. Never mind. Tiff doesn't get squashies.
Okay.
Have anything else interesting this week?
I think it's really on brand if the most interesting thing you did in a week is eat a new candy, actually. I think that's perfect. What else do you need to do?
Well, there's that. I had like a head cold for a bit.
You were around a lot of kids over the weekend, I feel. Didn't you go to like a kid's birthday party or something last Sunday?
It was last Saturday. I'm thinking about the tattoo appointment today. I am thinking about that and how
that's
much
my
leg's gonna hurt.
You're gonna do so good.
I'll probably be fine. I have to think about what to wear. I ordered these they're just shorts. Like they're like bike shorts, but they're a little bit shorter than I thought they'd be.
It's okay. Live your brand new hoochie mama era. I'm here for it. I want to see Purp the hoochie mama. I want to see Purp as a hoochie. I want to see you shake it. I want you to see that thing in, you know?
That's true. I mean, I'm probably going to wear the booty shorts and then,
so they are booty shorts!
I don't know. I've just been really sleepy lately, but
Yay.
That's basically it. Nothing too wild and crazy over yonder.
Snacks.
In my life.
Squishies. What were they called?
Squashies.
Squashies.
Squish'ems.
And there's actually no squash in them at all.
No. Wait, what? What do you mean?
Well, they're called squashies, and there's no squash in them.
Oh. But yeah. How about you? What's been going on with your week?
I'm like halfway through Dungeon Crawler Carl, the third book.
Oh.
I played a couple new games. I beat a game called Creature Kitchen, which is really cute. You
can beat that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You make like food. There was I don't want to spoil it, but there's a very handsome gentleman at the end of the game that you get to make food for. And I also beat it's a game I have to like play a couple times that I played my first round through a game called No, I'm Not a Human, which is weird. Yeah. It's kind of like a decisions matter / point and click game. So I'm excited to play a little bit more of that. Someone gifted it to me, which was really nice.
I love that.
Yeah, and I recently got a couple of gifted games I'm going to have to play. It's so nice when people gift you games, but like gifting me big, long games like Crab's Treasure and shit like that, I'm like, come on, it's so long. It's such a long game, and now I'm obligated to play it because I didn't even spend money on it. It's fine. I tried to watch The Thing last night. We got through like half of it before Troy was like, I'm sleepy, so we went to bed. But I don't get it. Maybe it's because I didn't see The Thing like when I was before, like, I don't know, I've consumed a ton of horror. But like, I just have some issues with The Thing. Maybe it's also because I know the ending, because I know how it ends. Because it's a very famous, it's like one of the most famous horror movies of all time. It's okay if you don't know it. We know that you don't know things. It's okay.
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know the ending, but I know I know it's a movie. I know that it exists. The Thing.
You're like Jon Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I know things, just not that.
You
I
know
guess I
about
don't know like
squashies.
horror stuff. I know about squashies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they exist.
That's one thing at least. Let's see. I went to a child's birthday party on Sunday at the pool. That was pretty cool.
Did?
I did.
What?
It was for my friend's son's 7th birthday.
Oh.
It was pretty cool. I got him a present. I found I didn't find them. I asked the parental unit, hey, what is he into? Because I don't know what 7-year-olds are into. And he's into these Sonic DC crossover toys. So he has one that's like a Sonic figure, but it's colored, like it's recolored like the Flash. And then
What?
I got him the Shadow one that's recolored like Batman.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah.
The heck?
And then I also
didn't
got
know
him
this was thing.
a little mini blind bag of them. So I brought some chips and we just laid by the pool with the moms while the kids played in the pool, and it was
Was there cake at that birthday party, by the way? Sorry.
Yes! Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned the cake. Yeah, there was cake. Anyway, so that was my week. I played some video games. I went to a child's birthday party. I got him a cool gift. I was taking care of Troy this week. He had a small medical procedure. He's fine. Don't worry about it, but he's fine.
Wait, is this related to when he wasn't fine before?
No. It's a
Is this
separate
different?
elective medical procedure. Don't worry about it.
That make it sound so serious.
Did
He had this
I?
medical procedure done.
What
He's
else
fine,
is it?
though.
I literally said
Where's
it's a
Troy?
small...
Is he there?
No, he's dead. He's Have you ever seen Psycho, where he's got his mother like mummified in the basement? That's how I have him right now.
Oh gosh, have I seen Psycho? I've seen American Psycho.
That's
that's
a
not the
different
same.
movie, yeah. I wish
Psycho.
You know they did a second American Psycho with Mila Kunis as the killer? So it was like a female serial killer instead.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool, actually. Did you see it? Was it good?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Huh. Oh, Psycho's the one with the shower, right? Psycho's definitely the one with the shower.
Psycho is definitely the one with the shower, yep.
I knew it. I knew it.
Hold on, let me just see if there's any movies I watched recently on my Letterboxd.
Oh God, can I tell you a funny? Oh,
I
go
watched
ahead.
the Mortuary Assistant movie.
Oh, that came out already?
Yeah, so if you know anything about the Mortuary Assistant video game, you're
Scary.
a mortuary assistant. It is scary. It's actually a really scary video game. And you're alone at night embalming dead bodies, and you have to figure out which of the dead bodies you're embalming is actually being possessed by a demon. And then you have to like perform a specific rite depending on what demon it is, and then you have to burn the body. It's really hard to figure out. I almost never burn the correct body. I don't know how people do it. It's like I don't understand how people know what to do in Phasmophobia. Like, there are people who play Phasmophobia so much they'll walk into the house and be like, "It's the twins. Let's go. Let's wrap it up." I'm like, we didn't even investigate. Like, how do you know? They're like,
how do you know?
I don't know. But the Mortuary Assistant movie, I gave it 2 stars on Letterboxd, but I also gave it a heart for I liked it. And the reason I did that is because it's stupid. It's a dumb movie, but it's loyal to the video game. Like, there's so many details in the movie where I was like, oh my god. Like, you know how, like, indie video games, they, like, put random shit on the walls? Like, in pictures and stuff like that. So, like, in Mortuary Assistant, there's, like, these framed photos of, like, these old people on the walls in the funeral home. And in the movie, they put the same photos, like, in the funeral home, and, like, the design of everything was the same. They changed a couple of things, but not that much, in terms of the design of the, like, place you're in, to fit the movie a little bit better. And they changed some of the facts, like, instead of her accidentally, like, allowing her boyfriend to OD, she was, like, ODing, and then her dad was, like, coming out to find her, and he, like, slipped and hit his head and, like, died. And he died, like, so, like, that was her trauma, was her dead dad, and, like, but the special effects, like, like, were all practical. They didn't really do any, computer effects, which I hate CG effects in a horror movie. It's my least... That, it will turn me off from a horror movie so fast. But the practical effects were so gross. Like, the part where they put the needle into the belly button of the dead bodies and, like, shove it around in there to get all the fluids out. That was disgusting. It was... And there were some scary parts that, like, caused a jump scare. I thought it was a fun movie if you're a fan of Mortuary Assistant.
Okay, so you would have to be familiar with the game. Hey, did they have that one person? Okay, I have two questions.
There's
First
two
off,
whole
what did the
people
dad
in the
slip on?
video game. Like a wet rock. Like, she was out by, like, a lake. She was out by, like, a lake shore, you know, ODing by the lake, you know, as one does.
Scenic view, yeah.
If I'm gonna OD, I want a waterfront view. That's what it is.
He slipped on a wet rock. Hey, look out for those wet rocks. I mean, that's valid. I just like her, like, yeah, her dad slipped and died.
And it was her fault, so it caused her trauma. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They should have just kept it the same, but that's me. And then, oh, the character that I hate the most, so I've watched you play the game, and I've watched the game get, like, played and everything by other people, but you were definitely spooked by the game. I remember that.
Oh yeah, and I have like nerves of steel for horror video games. Like it got me a lot.
What was it? The I don't know what it is. It's that one creature that just, like, shows up, like,
the all white
like,
one.
Working.
The all white, like, yeah, he's in it.
Great.
Yeah, he's in it, and he's a little scaly. Oh my gosh.
Does he look the exact same?
Yeah. No, they did a really good job. He looks really scary.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Well, hey, Mortuary Assistant. That sounds good.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Cool.
I'm planning a Mother's Day. This is coming out after Mother's Day, but I'm planning a Mother's Day surprise for my mom where I'm taking her on a sunset river cruise on the St. Johns River.
Gosh.
So they'll have, like, a small bar, so I'll probably get her, like, a bottle of wine. And then I think I'm also going to get her Pokopia.
Oh. Mm-hmm. She likes Pokemon. Yeah.
Well, she likes Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the next step is Pokopia. So that's my week. Mortuary Assistant, child's birthday party. Anyway, Purp, let's get our grumps out of the way.
Okay.
Let's get our grumps out of the way.
My grumps. Okay.
My grumps, my lovely ladybug.
Grumps. Oh gosh. That's how we're gonna introduce
I can't
grumps
believe
from
we've
now
gone 59 episodes and never made that joke before.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is wild. So my first grump for this past week was Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. So if you want to know if you should see Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island, you shouldn't. You should just keep watching Scooby-Doo Zombie Island repeatedly. And then watch Cyber Chase and watch the season of the witch. Watch that one. The Alien Invaders, that's also a good one. I can just tell you now that the entire movie, they just reference the first movie. And there really is no point. And the time jump is confusing because in the first movie, they're showing like Daphne has her own show, she's doing her thing. In the second movie, I think they're younger, and Daphne's like, "Oh yeah, I did that for school." And I'm like, "No, you didn't." It's pretty much a waste of time, I would say, and it doesn't make any sense. And I'm sorry, it really doesn't make any sense. And the whole like the villain at the end doesn't make any sense. The whole thing doesn't really make any sense, and it just I have so many questions on it, and I'm just like I just don't get it. Um I mean, I don't know if it really matters if I spoil it or not. Do you think it matters?
I think it's been out long enough where you can talk about it if you'd like.
Okay, so first movie, it's Old Man Withers in the beginning, and at the end of the second movie, it's I don't it's like it's Mrs. Withers, it's this Withers, it's Mr. Withers' son, it's like his cousin twice removed, and I'm like, okay, guys, I feel like this really lacked a lot of creativity.
It's like the Scream franchise, like the killers just become more and more like convoluted.
Yeah, but that's one of my grumps because I don't want to see bad movies. I'm just never gonna watch it again. I'm gonna forget it exists.
Probably the best thing
Um,
to do. It's a waste of time. Did you watch the
it
whole
is a waste
thing?
of time. I did. I
Well,
did.
that's kind of your fault, isn't it?
But I had a really good birthday. Yes, it is. But I had a really good birthday cake ice cream cone while I watched it. But anyway,
Okay.
what about you, Tiff? What are your little grumps?
Well, I was upset to see GLP ones on Amazon. Get out of my healthcare, Amazon. That's weird. I don't think we should let companies like that have any market on the healthcare system. That's fucking weirdo behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. What else made me grumpy? Hmm. I got my new schedule for work and I hate it. I really wanted Saturdays off, but now I have a 10-hour shift on a Saturday instead. So, kind of the opposite of what I
Yeah.
was looking for there. But I only have to deal with that shift for like a year.
Mm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how that turns out. I will have 3 days off a week, which seems nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to try to look on the positive side of that and not be upset, but it's hard to not be upset because I really wanted Saturdays off. Um, let's see. I think that's my major grump is just like kind of bummed about my new schedule. Anyway,
Gotcha.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm grumpy about. What made you smile?
Okay, so Monday I was at like the usual location, and there's this fancy ass grocery store that's nearby, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go there like after work and go check it out. And so I went to the fancy ass grocery store, and I don't know if you do this. I do this more than once, where I don't grab a basket, I don't grab a cart, I just use my arms, right? I just use my arms. That's it. My limbs. I went in there specifically to get coffee creamer, like 2 bottles of coffee creamer, um, eggs, ice cream, and milk.
Those are all things you don't want to drop. Why wouldn't you get a basket?
Oh, I realized my choices I made. There was an old lady that was like down further, and she just says it looks like I have a handful there, and I just was like, yeah, but I couldn't find any baskets, so it's fine. And then like I'm still just, trying I think I'm trying to like figure out like I'm adjusting things in my arms to be able to pick up this thing of eggs. And I dropped a creamer already. It didn't break, thank goodness. And so I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then the old lady like pipes up again and she goes, do you want to put it in my cart? Like, do you want to put your stuff in my cart? And girl, this is how tired I was. Okay, this is how tired I was. I was like, does she want to like go shopping together? Like, I was like, why would I put my stuff in her cart? I don't want to, I want to leave. I don't want to go shopping with this person. And it wasn't until that night I was like, oh my God, she was probably trying to tell me, put your stuff in my cart so you can go get a basket. But she didn't say that. So I'm thinking, lady, why? And I'm like, is she trying to steal my groceries? Like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know about her. And yeah, so that was my glimmer, was that this sweet old lady was offering her cart to me, but Tired Purple did not understand, did not compute that this lady was just trying to be nice. It's fine.
And
It's
that's your
okay.
glimmer?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, what a wonderful act of kindness that I didn't participate in. I thought it was very sweet that this old lady didn't know me and saw me struggling and was trying to like hint to me to like help me out, and I just was like not having it. But all she said is, "Do you want to put your stuff in my cart?" So I just was like, "No." Tired Perp was like, "No, I'm not giving you my ice cream. I'm not giving you
Get
my
away from my
coffee creamer."
groceries, lady.
Oh my god, it was great. And then there was a morning where I was working out, and I usually have like I have two windows over here, and I had the windows open so the cats can look outside. Plus, it just helps ventilate because it gets really warm in here, and it feels nice when you're like sweaty. And they were watching two bunny rabbits, and it was so cute because I think the bunny rabbits were like playing. Like one was like running toward the other one, and then the other one like jumped over it, and it was just so cute. And I just thought that was a cute little glimmer to have.
That is so cute. That's really cute.
It was really cute. And I think that's it. Anywho, Tiff, what are your glimmers this week?
Um, so you asked me about cake, and there was
Yeah.
cake at the birthday party, and it was homemade by my friend
What?
Fable, and it was Oreo cake.
Ooh.
It was so fucking good.
Oh, I love that.
So that was fun. And Troy got me flowers, as he does every payday. But I remember I was telling him about how I really like baby's breath and he listened, and now this one had a ton of baby's breath in it, and it was so cute and pretty, and I really like it. And I got a new outfit. I'm going on the 16th to a Star Wars rave. So I'm gonna wear my Sailor Moon DeLorean cosplay there, but
Yeah.
I'm changing the outfit to like like I have like a tiny little blue mini skirt where the booty cheeks pop out the bottom, and I bought these white fishnets with like the garter, and then I bought these knee-high red boots, like heeled boots, like Sailor Moon. So
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
and a white turtleneck crop top. So I'm gonna wear that with the armor over it and my helmet. It's gonna look cool.
Oh, that'll be cute. That'll be
Yeah.
really cute. Mm-hmm. I can picture it, and that looks dope. Very rave-esque.
Yeah. So I'm excited for
Okay.
that. And the rave is right by my house. So I'm excited about that too.
Yay! I love that. That'll be fun.
So that's one of my glimmers. I'm just feeling blessed to be surrounded. Like, my friends are thriving right now. I love that. One of my very best friends got a new job at the animal like rescue
Aw.
here. So, and it's the
fun.
same place I'm actually volunteering on Monday at. I'm doing dog walking on Monday from 8 to 10. I'm really excited. I bought a bunch of dog treats, and I'm gonna put them in a little fanny pack so I can make friends with all the dogs that I want.
That's great.
So I'm really
Love that.
excited for that. We have listener glimmers to talk about, Purp.
We do. I'm very excited. I'm very
Thank
excited.
you guys for sending in your listener glimmers. If you're new to the pod and you don't know, you can send us your glimmers on Instagram by either responding to our Instagram stories, where we will read your glimmer anonymously, or you can send us a DM on Instagram with your pronouns and your preferred name. If you don't include those things, we won't say them. We'll call it anonymous. And we also have an email address if you're not an Instagram user that you could use to send in your glimmers at TUSGpod. Tell us something good. pod@gmail.com.
Yes.
And these are the ones that we got sent in this week. So the first one I see is an anonymous glimmer, and it says that their glimmer is booking a holiday with my wife at booking a holiday and my wife and I's 10th anniversary of our first date. You guys are
I
still
love that.
celebrating your first date? That's so cute. You're so in
That is
love.
really cute.
I
That is
love
adorable.
love. I really do love love so much.
I was like, didn't you and Troy do that? Like,
We
not that
did.
long ago?
We did recently recreate our first date.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Maybe they took inspiration from you. I don't know.
It wasn't
Well, actually,
the anniversary of our first date,
yeah.
but we just were like, we're so in love. We're gonna go do what he did on our first. Well, it was actually our second date that we recreated. Our first date was just movie and dinner, and then we talked for like 3 hours in the parking lot after.
Oh, that's right. And then you guys hugged.
A really long hug. Like, I went to go pull away. He was still mid-hug. I said, guess I'm here.
Guess I'm here.
It was a good hug, though. Like,
that.
he's a good hugger, so.
No, that's great. I'm glad. I'm glad your husband-to-be is a good hugger.
Yeah,
That's,
read the next one.
All right, here we go. Next one is also from Anonymous. And the glimmer says, my friends.
My friends. Friends are very important. You need friends for a lot of stuff in life. You need friends to support you. You also need friends sometimes to not support you. Like to tell you, hey.
Oh.
Get it correct.
If what?
Get it
what
correct. Get it
Oh,
correct. Like if you're not acting right, you know?
Yeah, they tell you like it is. Like if you are definitely in a situation that's not ideal, they will let you know instead of just kind of like, yeah, keep going. Keep doing the thing that you're doing. That's not good for you. And yeah, nope, I get that. Yeah, no. Friends are truly amazing and wonderful, and whether they're online or offline, I consider them the same. So yeah, friends are truly amazing and wonderful. Yeah, that was a really good glimmer. I like that one. It's good. And then we have one more glimmer.
We do. Let me pull up the Gmail. The Gmizzle.
I sent you a screenshot.
Oh, I wasn't sure if that was the whole thing. I did see it. The last glimmer comes from Stephanie, she, her. I love all the blooming trees and flowers everywhere. So pretty, and they smell so good. Spoken like somebody who doesn't have allergies, that's for sure. No, I do. We have a little green bush right next to our house, and it's not pretty. But I did notice the other day, like, oh, all the leaves are back on it. Like, oh my God, the leaves are back. It was like naked a couple months ago, and now it's green and beautiful and bright. And I'm excited. I like when the stuff blooms. I'm getting like weeds that flower in my yard, and I don't cut it right away because I feel like it's good for the pollinators and stuff like that, because it's all native plants. So yeah, I think that, like we were talking about a couple of episodes ago, when like the sun starts to come out and people start to like feel better. I've noticed that like when before daylight savings time, when we would go to the grocery store at 7 p.m., like no one else was there. But now that it's light at 7:30 p.m. outside, people are at the grocery store a little bit later and stuff like that. So just interesting to notice that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I do love I'm really liking, especially coming home when it's still light out, and now I get to like watch the sunset on my way home, so that's always been really nice. I just like sky stuff. Like I like clouds and sunsets and sunrises and stars. The moon was like really big last night, so just outside stuff is just really cool to me. So I love that. The moon. Yeah, it was like a full moon, I think, last night. Kid you not.
Wonderful. Well,
yeah.
Thank you guys for sending in your glimmers again. It's really nice to hear about what makes you guys smile and what gives you guys a little bit of hope during the week. We appreciate that very much. If you'd like to do that, we can tell you again, right, Purp, how they can do it.
Yeah. If you guys want to send your glimmer in, again, big or small, we celebrate them all. No matter what made you smile that week, we want to know. So you can respond to our story. We do like little story prompts throughout the week. At Tell Us Something Good Pod on Instagram. You can just reply to those. And then also, you can also email us at tusgpod@gmail.com. And then, I almost forgot. And then Instagram, you can also DM us there as well to tell us something good pod handle. So very cool. Yeah, we love sharing listener glimmers, and we want to celebrate them with you.
I would say it's one of the most important aspects of this pod is the listeners who send in their glimmers, because we can tell you guys stories all day about stuff that makes us smile, but when it impacts real people that we know, like, that's what makes it really special to us. And when you guys share that with us, makes it really special to us.
I agree.
Speaking of us telling you guys stories, we have some to tell you.
We do. We do. Mine's actually pretty short. How is the length on yours?
Go for it.
She's like, go. So my story is about cake. It's about birthday cakes, by the way.
We love birthday cakes.
Yeah, it's actually hella dope. So this guy, his name's Manolo. I believe it's Betancourt. Betancourt? But I know how to say Manolo. I looked that up. But he owns a bakery called Manolo's Bakery, and he's based in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I have so much backstory on this home skillet, but he originated from Colombia, Mexico, and
Colombia
pretty
is
great
in Mexico.
What is it? Oh
Colombia,
God, hold on, Tiff.
Colombia is a
Hold
country. It's its own country. It's separate from Mexico. Because no, it's okay. You don't have to look it up. I could tell you, Colombia is not in Mexico. Colombia is in South America, but it's not in Mexico. Mexico is a different country. Love you,
okay. Though. So, hey, by the way,
I only know
Manolo.
that because my ex-boyfriend was Colombian and his mom came here from Colombia, and my cousins were actually adopted from Bogota, Colombia.
All right, cool. Hey, you know what? That helps because it did not tell me. It just said Colombia, but it didn't say where in Colombia, by the way. Okay. Let's start over. So I don't say, I didn't think so. It just confused me a little bit because I think it's from the story.
That's okay. I'm going to cut the Colombia-Mexico part. So if you want to just start from the beginning, that's fine.
Okay. So, hey, my story is about cake. What kind of cake? Birthday cake, to be exact. We have our wonderful guy, Manolo Betancourt. He is the owner of Manolo's Bakery. Very interesting, actually. So it started in I believe it was like 1997. 1997. And his wife's parents actually owned the bakery originally. And then they passed it on to him and his wife at the time. And I believe it was 20... Oh my gosh. It was a year. Where is it? Nope. It's not there. Okay. Well, they had a year. And then his wife and him actually got divorced. Oh, it was, I think, in 2011. I might be wrong, but they owned the bakery together, and then he had sole ownership of it by like 2014.
Okay.
And it was really cool because he originally didn't know how to bake or anything, and he ended up going back to Colombia, where he is from, by the way, and learning how to make like treats because he noticed that there's a lot of potential in like desserts, because he noticed, so like in Colombia, where he's from, people line up for like a coffee or hot chocolate, and then maybe they'll get like one pastry. That's it. He noticed here in the States, people line up and they'll spend like $20-$40 or like more for like a bunch of desserts and like pastries and stuff. So he wanted to learn how to make them. So he did go through multiple people showing him stuff. So like he went through like his employees at the bakery showing him how to bake. He also had a friend, or he had some friends at a community college in like the bakery department. And then he also had, I think he had a friend from who worked for King Arthur's Bakery company. And they all basically, he just took all this knowledge and showed him how to bake, right? And he took all of this and applied it to his bakery. And he actually came into contact with this one organization called, I believe it's called Raise Up Ministries. And what they do is they have a project called Operation Hug. And Operation Hug is basically
Operation
you.
Hug.
Yeah, Operation Hug. They they reach out. They like go out into the community, specifically to the unhoused community,
Mm-hmm.
and they, instead of like them coming to them like in their like group, they go out and meet the community and just kind of like see if there's anything they need. They offer like very like a wide variety of services actually. I see if I have it up. It's actually very cute. Well, one of the things that they offer is they celebrate people's birthdays. And I think actually Manolo asked them like, "So where do you guys get the cake for these like birthdays?" And they told him that they actually don't have like the funds to afford a birthday cake for like everybody. So he was just like, "How do you like if there's a birthday, there's a cake?" And I'm like, I'm the same way with him. I'm the same way. I'm like,
You have
yeah,
to. Yeah.
yeah. So it was actually just it was really cool. So he actually makes he was thinking more like slices of cake when they like originally got this whole thing started.
Mm-hmm.
And the organization actually is like, "Oh, we were thinking like a full sheet." So then he was like, "Oh, okay." And we're going. They're like making these cakes for people. It was great. And they haven't just made it for like the unhoused community. They've made cakes for during the government shutdown, people that were furloughed during that time, first responders during the pandemic. They've made cakes for various people that have just been through hard times. And specifically with the unhoused community, they were actually going to start offering them, like, he wanted to talk to the organization of, like, hey, what if we just did cupcakes? And then someone from Raise Up was just like, hey, are you the cake guy? And he was like, yes. And they're like, hey, you saved a life yesterday. Like, you saved someone. And he was just like, wait, what? And there was one of the people in the community that ended up was like crying onto their cake as everyone was singing to them, and they took a gun like out of their pocket and put it next to the cake, and they actually were planning on not like being alive any longer like that day. And then they like it was the first birthday cake they've ever had in their entire life, by
Oh
the
my
way. So
God.
yeah, yeah, I just got chills. Just even though I knew I was gonna share this, I got chills just from sharing it just now. So, first birthday cake in their entire life. They plan on not living anymore that day. And then someone, like, not just someone, but like, they got a free cake. Everyone's singing, making them feel like a person, being seen, being cared for, coming together as a community and being there for them really changes people's perspective, right? And
Right.
like, really makes them feel seen. So, after Manolo heard about that story, he was like, I'm not gonna like he was like it's unlimited at this point. He goes, just come
Mm-hmm.
in, and they just offer full sheet cakes, and it's just so cool. So it's really cool to hear how he just started from where he was. The bakery got passed down through generations. He got together with this other organization, and now he started his own organization actually called By Immigrant Hands, and I believe they also help with making the cakes and everything and making sure that, you know, everyone just gets seen and shown that they matter, and they get to have cake in the process.
That's
So
beautiful.
it is. It is very cool. He's actually given around, I think up to date, he said up to about 5,000 cakes is
Wow.
what they've, yeah. So, hey, it's pretty cool. Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where he's located, and it's pretty great. Yeah.
Wonderful.
But
Thank you for
that's
that
my story. It's about
story.
cake.
Yeah.
I can show you a picture of him if you want.
Sure.
Little Manolo. He's not little. He's a grown ass man.
He's a grown ass man.
He's a grown ass man. That's him with his cake.
Oh, that's a nice cake. Look at him go. I bet it's
Yeah.
delicious. Thank you so much for sharing your story today, Purp. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, Birthday cake, cake. I love me some cake. It's the
Yeah,
best things.
That's really sweet. The story about the guy who was going to take his own life and then, like, got his first birthday cake, that I literally just got chills again thinking about it. That's crazy to me. That's so
Yeah,
that's so powerful when you think about
it
it.
is.
Just from cake. Wow. Oh, congratulations. Great story. A round of applause. Yeah.
Thanks. But I do want to know what your story is this week.
I'm so glad you asked. I have a story from today.com about a 68-year-old Domino's delivery driver.
Oh,
Are you ready?
yeah?
Here I
But
go.
did you change?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Dan Simpson went out of his way to buy Diet Coke for a customer after his store ran out. When Brian Wilson first met Dan Simpson, a Domino's delivery pizza driver, on his porch in Boise, Idaho, he had no idea the impact they would have on each other. Just a simple act, I think, was a catalyst, Wilson tells Today.com. Simpson was working a busy Friday night shift on March 27th when he received this latest delivery order: one pan pizza, double pepperoni, and a 2-liter Diet Coke. There was just one problem, though. His shop was out of the soda. In a March 28th Ring camera video posted by Wilson's wife on TikTok, Simpson's simple act of kindness is shown. The pizza delivery driver arrives at the door at 8:41 p.m., telling Wilson that he tried to call, but he didn't get an answer. "We were out of Diet Coke," Simpson says. "I stopped at the store." "Oh?" Wilson replies with a little shock. "You really didn't have to do that, did you really?" "That's all right," Simpson responds. Wilson offers to increase the $6.60 tip, but Simpson refuses, saying it's a good tip. And after shaking hands with his customer, Simpson shares something with him. "I've worked 14 years, he says, and I'm retiring in 26 days. The video quickly went viral with some more than 3 million views and praise sprinkled all over the comment section like mozzarella on a pizza. "He stopped at the store? Oh my God!" exclaimed one commenter. And then another noted, "That means he paid for your soda himself?" What was going through my head was, Dan doesn't really know our story, Wilson says, recalling why he was so taken aback by the video. What he doesn't know is that we're both visually impaired. My wife is legally blind, and she's not able to drive at all, and I'm limited to daytime driving only. Wilson says that he and his wife both have retinitis pigmentosa, a term for a group of conditions that causes retinal cells to degrade over time, leading to vision loss and blindness, according to the National Eye Institute. Even without knowing that piece of information, the fact that he still went above and beyond is kind of what settled in with us, Wilson said. It just kind of blew us away. Wilson says he wanted to tip Simpson more, but he didn't have cash on hand, so we stopped by the shop the next day to give him an additional $50 tip. Commenters suggested that the Wilsons start a GoFundMe to give Simpson a bit of a send-off, and so they did, titling it "Tip for Dan the Pizza Man's Retirement." On a busy Friday night during deliveries, completely out of his own time and effort, the GoFundMe reads, "That level of care and kindness is rare these days." That first day, people donated a few $1,000s, but as of this article coming out, it is now sitting at over $152,000. "I feel like we have become his kind of adopted grandkids at this point," Wilson says, adding that Simpson stopped by 2 days ago to drop off an additional 2-liter bottles of Diet Coke and a Domino's gift certificate. "These are really good people," Simpson says. "They really didn't need to go through all that trouble, but they really did." Simpson shares that he is 24 years sober, and he thinks that this might be a byproduct of all the hard work he's put in. "I believe the good Lord is blessing me just before my retirement," Simpson says. A Domino representative tells Today.com that Dan's actions reflect the genuine kindness and commitment he brings to his role and are a powerful reminder that small acts of service can sometimes leave the greatest impact. In a few weeks, Simpson will be retiring from his day job working at the Idaho State Department of Agriculture as a seed analyst. One of his dreams is to see the redwood forests. "I've turned into a native plant freak because of my background and my schooling," he says, adding that he would love spending a week or two observing and taking photos of native plants. But that doesn't mean he's giving up his side hustle at Domino's. I really like the kids I work with, and I really like working there. Simpson says, you know, an old guy has got to stay active. And that's my story about Dan the Pizza Man and a small act of kindness that rippled out into something so beautiful. And now I got to learn about this sweet 68-year-old man who just likes working at Domino's and loves native plants and just wants to see the redwoods. It really... When I read that article, I was like, this is it. This is the article that like makes me remember what I wanted to start this podcast about, was like finding ordinary people that really special and magical things happen to. And that's what that felt like.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was like, but like good a lot. Like I just couldn't believe that the 152,000. I was like, wow.
That's a lot of dough. But
that's okay. All right.
Come on,
No.
that was good.
No, it was good. It was great. It was fantastic. I really liked the whole like mozzarella on a pizza. You probably could hear me go, ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. No, but thank you. Thank you for sharing your story. That was really good. That was really good. Where'd that come from?
Today.com.
Oh my gosh. Today.com is a good source.
Yeah, I like today.com.
They come up. Oh my gosh.
So, thank you guys for listening to our podcast.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my goodness, that is just your story blew me away. I'm sorry. I'm still like processing it.
It was a good story, yeah. Dan the Pizza Man, I hope the best for him. I think I'm gonna get maybe a plant maybe this summer and name it Dan and take care of it on my porch. I'm gonna look up an easy to take care of plant and I'm gonna name him Dan.
There you go.
And I'm gonna see if I can find one that's native to Florida because he loves native plants.
Oh man, you're dedicated. Then you should like tell him and be like, "Hey, I got this plant because I read this article about you, and I named it after you."
Now I'm hyper fixated on you. Is that weird?
No,
Tiffany's hyper fixating on another old man again.
But it's a plant, so it's okay. It's fine.
Oh man,
we're fine.
I'm a troubled person. My heart's in the right place. Yeah, absolutely, it is. Oh,
goodness.
All right. Well, that's our pod.
That's it. That's the pod.
All right. So follow us on Instagram. You can follow Purp on Instagram at PurpleMohawk27 or on YouTube at PurpleMohawk27. She also Twitch streams and has a YouTube vlog, and she's on Threads sometimes, but she doesn't get on there because it's scary nowadays. Okay, now do
It is. You can like is it called dead scroll? It's not called dead scrolling, is it?
Doom scroll?
Thank you.
Dead scroll?
Dead scroll. I was thinking of your joke, and I actually meant to say I think it's like deadpan and not dead silence. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine.
Why are you telling me this pan is dead?
Shoot, I can't even. What?
Wow, you don't even know my handles. That's so embarrassing.
It's because you have the underscore. It's Batsy, SYY, and then YouTube. I think it's underscore. That's what I remember. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to plug your socials. I don't know.
You can follow me on Instagram at It's Batsy _. That's ITSBATSYY _ or on Twitch if you really want at just It's Batsy if you're into that, I guess. And that's really all I care about. You can follow me on Threads if you want, but I'm honestly just mean to terrible men on there. So if you're into that, hey. And my advice for you guys is to go eat cake. That's really it.
That's good.
I had birthday cake recently. Purp had birthday cake recently, and we are in great moods.
Oh yeah, we had cupcakes, but it's still cake. It's another form of cake. Let's be real. It's cake, but
it's just a tiny personal cake. Although I do think there's far too much frosting on a cupcake. I think it's excessive. I think it should be a more like cone-shaped cake with like
a cake pop? No, not a cake pop.
No, like cone heads. Have you ever seen a cone head? Like the movie Coneheads?
I have seen the cover of it. Yes.
Okay, literally, that's how the cupcake should be shaped, like a cone head. And then you can put the frosting around that. That's upsetting.
That's upsetting. Ew. No. I'll take the original. You don't give me a cone head cake. No, no, no,
Okay,
no, no.
fine. I sometimes I have a bad idea. It happens.
That's just like you ruined a cupcake for me by saying that. I was like, oh no, mm-mm, no, thank you. Get out.
Okay.
Mm-mm. But yes, I do like your advice of having cake. Um,
Thanks.
I guess my
Just
advice
not a
would
cone
be,
cake.
yeah, not a cone cake. Get out of the cone cakes. Don't even, don't. We're never talking about it ever
Come
again.
on back from the cone cakes.
You,
Get back from the
you
cone cake
offended me.
ledge.
I'm offended. I'm offended for the cone cake.
I really appreciate you being open with your feelings and sharing that with me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I just think it's a bad idea.
Hmm.
It's a bad idea. It's like, I guess I was thinking it reminds me of like a diet version of a cupcake, and that just makes me sad.
Why would it be diet?
Because it's smaller, right?
No,
Is it because you have the cone?
the bottom part is the same. Okay?
Oh,
The
okay.
bottom part is the same, but the
Okay.
top part goes up, like the top of the cone head. That way
Oh,
there's more
that's
cake.
fine.
Oh,
That's fine.
I'm
fine with
glad that we came. I'm
I
glad that we had this discussion. Now that we have a better understanding,
oh my
conehead cake is
gosh.
back on.
Yeah.
Conehead cupcake. TM. TM.
Yeah.
TM. 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 TM.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trademarked. Trademarked. Trademarked.
Because I thought you were saying the cupcake cake part was like gonna be like a cone head, and I was like, that's upsetting me so badly because that's less cupcake. That's
Yeah.
just
No, you're totally right.
cone.
And essentially
Mm.
like just do it the other way. Now you just have like an ice cream cone, but it's a cupcake.
And that's what was upsetting to me.
I get it.
That's
And
why I didn't like it. I was
I'm
like, that's less
sorry.
everything.
I'm really sorry that I didn't, explain myself better. I wish that we could have avoided that turmoil for you.
It's fine. I'll just
Thank you.
I'll just sleep a little bit. Not great, but it's okay. No, we've talked about it, so I'll be fine. I'll dream
You're
about
great.
cupcakes.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's my advice? Don't don't change things that don't need to be changed. No. I would say that my thing would be to, hey, if you talking from personal experience over here, if you have a lot of tasks that have to get done, make a list. Make probably a physical list, a mental list, sure, but probably actually write it down, and then go by one of priority, and don't think you have to get them all done at once because then you're just gonna stress yourself out and you'll just yeah, you'll just freak out. So you're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
I
Everyone
love
just
I love how your advice is always just you talking to you at the end of the day.
you gotta. How do you think I come up with all my advice? I take it. I try to basically just tell myself, and then I'm
So
like, hey, you can
relatable.
use this.
It's so
The
relatable.
people, the listeners could use
Have
this
you ever heard of a
advice.
guy named Franklin Covey?
No. Who's
You
that?
should look
Is he
up
nice?
his stress management stuff online. It's for like work stuff, but that's where I learned about like the Boulder method for like prioritizing my tasks. Where
Mhm.
I always get like my biggest and most important tasks done first, and then I try to like trickle off the shorter, quicker tasks. But then I told you I also do that thing now where if there's a task I'm really avoiding, like putting my clothes away, I'll set a timer for 5 minutes, and I'll be like, I'm just gonna do it for 5 minutes, and then it'll be 5 minutes cleaner. But usually the timer goes off, and I'm like, I'll just finish it.
Yeah.
Because once you're in the
see-
motion of doing the task, anyway, that's
Yeah.
different. That's for procrastinating. But for getting it in order, sorry,
Yeah.
we're supposed to be ending the stream. Now we're like starting a whole new stream.
The stream.
And it's not because we like stopped the last one and then had to restart at the end of this one. And if that's what you think, then that's silly.
That is really silly. I
It's
wouldn't even think
ridiculous.
about it. We haven't
That's-
left. We've been here the
We've
whole
been
time.
here all day.
Yeah. All day. Yeah, all day long. Yeah. No, I think that's a good strategy. I do that. I do think I do that. And then I'm like I just have to be like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's
Yeah,
fine.
you're doing great. Maybe having a
Yeah.
physical check to do will make you feel better. Oh, that's
A physical
done.
check for what?
Like when
Physical
you
check
mark
for what?
something off, like a physical list
Oh!
where you write it
I thought
down.
you were telling me I had to get a physical. I was like, what?
Like have you had a physical lately? Actually, that's my advice. Go get your physicals. If you got a job with health insurance, your physical is free. Go get your physical. Go get your blood taken. Get your blood pressure. All right.
Yeah.
Can we
Do the
go?
things. Do the things.
I want to go eat. I mean, not dinner, breakfast, because we record in the morning.
Yeah. Go eat your breakfast.
I gotta go eat
You're
my.
good.
You have to eat your breakfast.
I do. You're right. I haven't eaten yet, and we've been here all day.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Okay. Bye,
You're right, we should
guys.
go.
Nothing
Bye.
weird. Nothing weird's happening. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.
My grumps. My grumps. Okay.
My grumps.
So,
My grumps.
grumpy.
My grumps. My lovely
My
ladybug.
grumps. Oh gosh.